What I'd like to have right now is for you highly emotional, highly sensitive, grown boys and girls of society to exit my channel as I speak to mature adult men and women on topics you get triggered on and are sensitive to. And with that being said, the title of this video is called PassportHoes, aka Passport Bros, You're Despicable. Now before I start talking, before I start going on about my thoughts on all this passport nonsense, I want to make it very clear that I'm not talking about men. I'm not talking about mature adult men of any race who travel overseas to see something different other than what they see within the United States. I'm not talking about those men. I'm not talking about the mature adult men who go to other countries for the culture, for the scenery, for the different atmosphere of wanting something new, wanting to learn something new, the language and everything that goes with it. And of course, yes, perhaps while being down there, they will interact and encounter lovely women who are mature as well. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not talking about men. I'm talking about the grown boys of society. The highly emotional, highly irrational, highly sensitive grown boys of society. The main two, the grown black boys and the grown white boys. And everyone else follows. I'm talking about them. And this video is for you. For the past, 2 to 3 decades, even longer than that, we've had a surge of these passport bros who were mainly grown white boys, which date back further than what I just mentioned right now. Traveling overseas, not for the culture, not for the nice scenery of different things that they've never saw before within the United States. Nothing of the sort. Nothing of value, true value. Learning something new. We all know that the grown white boy has traveled for decades upon decades to other people's countries for none of that. We've known that he has traveled for one thing, and that is what is between that woman's legs. And to impregnate her multiple times, or impregnate multiple women, and have many biracial children in that woman's country. Or, like a beta male simp that he is, bring her back here to the States, where all hell break loose. But now, we have a new individual who goes overseas to different countries. Thailand, Cambodia, Brazil, Puerto Rico, Mexico. We already know what happens when they go out there. The Philippines. Is there any respect that they have for themselves? These individuals I'm about to bring up right now. You already know who I'm getting ready to talk about. The grown black boys. The its. The things. The xenomorphs. Particularly who you constantly see. Dark skin and dark brown skin. And yes, your occasional biracial and mixed light-skinned grown boy going out to these people's country, not knowing the law, not knowing the culture, only yearning, wishing, lusting after these goddamn women in this country. We all know that you can't get with middle class, upper middle class women of any country. So what do? Just like that grown white boy, you pay for it. You pay for sex, don't deny it, because you all do it. You're not going out there and you're walking the street and all these women are just oozing over you, lusting after you. They're not the women, that is. I mean, we already know there are grown girls in different countries as well, not just in the United States. Excuse me. We all know what's going on. That you, grown black boy, grown white boy, and the rest of them that follow behind you, because you guys are mainly the two trendsetters of traveling overseas and showing, bragging about what type of women who are not women, grown girls, you are getting. We all know that you're getting streetwalkers, barmaids, and we all know that you're impregnating these streetwalkers and barmaids. And either you stay out there, what? I mean, absolutely idiotic. You stay out there with what little resources that you have, or you bring it out here, which is the ultimate mistake. No matter what race she is. But you think you got her down packed. You think you know her down packed. You think you know her mentally. You have no idea that these women in these different countries study you guys day in and day out. And they know exactly what you idiots are looking for. They know exactly how to manipulate, how to be very cunning, and how to play you guys to the T. And you fall for it hook, line, and sink. Particularly you dark-skinned, dark brown-skinned, grown black boys. You white grown boys are just the same as that grown black boy. You fall for it. I mean, these females study you guys like a book, like a T. They know exactly how to manipulate and make you lust after them in a way that will bring them back to the States. So they make TikTok videos and little YouTube videos, Instagram videos about how they love black men, how they love white men, they love Latino men. You simps fall right for it. You just hook, line, and sink. They need us down there. Like that old fake act that somebody had made up about Japan. Japan's government was issuing a type of a discussion, a written discussion, a written note of such as you guys wanting to come down there and wanting to be wanted by Japanese women. We need black men to impregnate Japanese women. And you idiotic, low IQ. I have no words. Just beyond ignorant, believe that that was really real. You honestly believe that the Japanese government, these people who have a rich culture, was going to have you guys come down there to impregnate their women? You believed it. So when everybody else sees this, they know how to quickly manipulate you, as well as that grown white boy. They know exactly how to gain access to your little tiny brain and trigger the one thing that you're after all day, 24/7. That's all you think about is sex. And they know how to quickly get your mind on just that so they can give you such a good time. You're willing to bring her back to the States. Now this trend that is going on is leaving a sour taste in everybody's mouth, not within just the States, but within these other countries. The men are seeing it. The women are seeing it. They don't want foreigners to come to their country and try to act on this whole Western culture of loud talking, being a loud mouth, being disrespectful, saying things out of the ordinary, being vulgar. They don't want that in their countries. Japan has already made note of that with you grown black boys, but you guys don't seem to understand and listen, because you guys don't want to understand and listen that some of these people, not some, most of these people don't want you. It's not racist. It's just what it is. If there were a sophisticated group of men of one race going down there to learn the culture, like I said in the beginning, maybe there to, in terms of business, that's understandable. And of course, yes, you're going to be out there. Of course, you're going to want to mingle and interact with women. That's fine. They probably can respect that. But when you're down there and they know for a fact why you're down there, making videos and vlogs and talking about how many women you're going to have sleep with you by the end of tonight, you don't think that these people are watching this shit on your YouTube channel, on your Instagram channel, on your TikTok channel, Snapchat, whatever? They know exactly what you're doing. They're not stupid. You think these people are blind, deaf, and dumb. And they're not. But in your little peanut brain, you think that they're clueless on your actions. And they're not. They know exactly what you're up. They know exactly what you're up to. And they don't care. They don't care in the sense that you think that you're going to get away with what you're doing. But they know how to maneuver that and have your ass sitting up in their jail cell to the point where you can't even get out. You guys go out there. I'm a passport bro. Ain't got no money to your name. Maybe a couple dollars here. $500, $400. You think that's going to last you for some time. You're making it bad for decent, respectful men to go out there and to travel. So when these people in these different countries see the actual men, they don't know what to think. They don't know if they're going to act on such ignorance as the grown boys do. And that's what scares them. But you can care less because you out there just trying to get your dick wet. And that's the truth. I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't want people to use such vulgar language, but I'm just trying to make my point clear here on what's going on. Is that they do not care on what they're doing. They don't care if they're going to make an ass of themselves. They don't care if they're going to make a fool of themselves, a clown of themselves. They don't care. As long as they get those likes, as long as they get other guys like you making comments about, I just got my passport this week. I'm heading out there. Here's my email. Let me know where you're at so I can come out there and visit you. These guys are paying for sex. They're not getting quality women. They're not getting middle class or upper middle class women. They can't, because these women don't want you. They know that you're no good. They know that you're lazy, that you're ignorant, that you have no class. Yes, grown black boy, grown white boy, everyone else that follows behind them. They know that. That's why they want nothing to do with any of you. And again, once sophisticated men come out there, some get confused, some don't. Because some of the women, of course, know the difference between a man and a grown boy. And that's good on their end. It's despicable. You guys' behavior. It's disgusting. I don't need to watch video upon video to see this trend of these stupid people going to other people's country and disrespecting it. Not only are the grown boys doing it, you have the grown girls doing it as well. Yes, I know this video is about the passport hoes, the bros, but you have passport girls as well who are going to other people's country and disrespecting the environment, these people's culture, bringing that nasty, wicked, demonic Western culture to those people's country. And they don't like it. And you think that you're going to be able to talk to these people the way you talk to people in the United States. It doesn't work that way. These people are different. No matter where you're at, in Japan, in Brazil, in the Philippines, in Thailand, Puerto Rico, you're not going to be able to keep running your mouth and think you're going to get away with it. Someone will show you the truth on your actions. And your actions do have consequences. And that's the truth. That goes for the grown boy and the grown girl. Yes, you have grown girls who are going to places in Europe purposely getting pregnant by these Italian men, these French men, not wanting anything with him after that. Just the fact that she got pregnant with him, or he got her pregnant, said that backwards, sorry. And she comes back, now she's maybe 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks pregnant. She has the baby, and that's all she wanted from an Italian man. Olive skin, a brown skin looking child, boy or girl, with nice wavy hair and olive eyes. Yes, you get a lot of grown white girls doing this. You get a lot of Latina girls doing this. I know a lot. I just don't say too much because it's not time yet. Excuse me. But this is what's going on. And it's very sickening. These people want to be left alone. They don't want invaders, foreigners coming to their country trying to trash it. They already had that hundreds and hundreds of years ago with those Europeans who crusade throughout the seas, going to everybody's country, and you guys already know the rest. This act in which these grown black boys are doing is despicable. You're just going down there for sex, and that's all you think about every day. It's like a mental problem. Every time someone is engaged in conversation with you, you're always talking about sex and nothing else. Nothing else. Sports, sex, sports, sex, sports, sex. That's it. You talk about anything educational, they don't want to hear it. The same with the grown white boys. They had the same mentality. Sports, sex, sports, sex. Well, I'm a man. That's what men do. No, it's not what men do. There's nothing wrong with men, discussing sports. Every man loves sports, whether it's boxing, football, basketball, tennis, hockey, soccer, football, as in soccer. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with talking about women and how attractive a lot of young women are today. There's nothing wrong with that, but when you talk about that for 2 hours and 3 hours, there's something fucking wrong with you. Excuse me for cursing. It's ridiculous. And it's getting old, and I'm tired of seeing multiple videos with you grown black boys and grown white boys constantly talking about going overseas to smash. And then you're going down there, messing with all these barmaids and streetwalkers and catching STDs. Then you come back here, fool with the women here in the States, and you give them those STDs. The same with the grown girls. They go down there, have, unprotected sex with someone who probably had an STD, come back, give that guy an STD. And the cycle of disease is spread. You guys don't give a shit. There are consequences to you guys' actions. And a lot of people are suffering those consequences. A lot of those passport holes on their stupidity, in their ignorance. It's all over Instagram, it's all over YouTube. People getting jailed, people getting sent to the other world. No lesson learned. Again, these foreign women are not stupid. They know what's going on. They know how to manipulate. They know how to be very cunning to get you to stay there and to get you to buy them anything they want. Or even worse, bring them back to the States where she'll become a true, authentic hellraiser. That's all I have to say for this video. If you guys got any comments, just drop them down. And if you like this video, you can go ahead and share it. I don't know. If you want to, I guess. I haven't been making videos lately because I've been busy. I will get back on making videos soon. Just been out and about and working and stuff like that. So I'll get back on it soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video.